Good day or good Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right?
Today's Tuesday, yes sir.
Today's Tuesday, and we're back at it. We're back in the office. Did we
have
decide
cars here, we have cars outside.
Did we decide where we're going live tonight?
Yeah.
Where are we going live?
Facebook.
We're going live on Facebook. We're going live on Facebook tonight, people. Woo woo! All right, so the Knowledge Fest is over, and tonight we're gonna go on and do a Knowledge Fest recap.
Yeah.
How exciting is that? We're gonna talk about everything that happened at Knowledge Fest. We're gonna bring you up to date on pretty much everything, and we're gonna have giveaways. Does that sound exciting?
Yeah, because we bring stuff from there.
We did bring stuff from there. We'll talk about the cars that we listened to that we thought were exceptionally cool.
Yep.
And we'll talk about people we met, people we didn't meet. Really, there wasn't anybody like that. We had a great time.
Correct.
Got the Pioneer book. Thank you. Awesome. So that's the plan, and we're gonna do it somewhere between 5 and 5:30. So
5:30.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
5 and 5:30. Now the reason why we're doing it on Facebook is because Fernando wanted to go there. That was it. I wanted to go YouTube. He wanted to go Facebook. So if you're gonna hate on him.
Facebook. And
But we
then
will
you guys can. Exactly.
We'll rebroadcast it tomorrow along with an actual video. So we'll put 2 videos up tomorrow, so you get the rebroadcast and an actual Install Diaries video. So it won't be like you're losing out on anything. We won't do anything cool like that.
Joe Boss.
Yeah. So, and if you haven't, go ahead and check out the submission video we did. Now, what we're gonna do we'll talk about that tonight. I don't want to draw this one out because as you can see, we got cars. We got cars.
We got cars over there.
We got a car out there. I got another car in the park. We got lots of cars to do. We need to get these things done.
Yes.
So we can go live.
So
Best
it's a lot of work right now.
speakers for my 2003 Ford Lightning. Well, this is the F-250, and right now we're going to put these guys in. So we're going to put some Power Series 5x7s in that are really nice.
Yeah.
Those might fit in that car if it's a 6.5. You know, if you want to go reasonably priced, you have the Access Focals, you have the Pioneer Exelons.
Yep.
You have the Focal integration. You have the Morel inexpensive ones. They're entry level, as it's called. I don't know. You know what they're called? Not the Maximos. It's the one I have to load that. Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. Anyways, we got free stuff tonight. We're gonna give away.
Yes.
We've been talking about it. We got a bunch of stuff from there. So make sure to tune in. Now, for those of you that are going, man, I don't have Facebook and I'm not gonna win free stuff. Don't worry. We're gonna save some for the YouTube on Saturday. So we'll have some YouTube stuff on Saturday to give away. So don't worry about it. If you can't make it live and you're watching the rebroadcast and you're all bummed about that, we're at equal opportunity. We want to make sure everybody has the opportunity to win something. So we will be doing a giveaway on Saturday's show as well as tonight. But tonight is going to be fun. We're going to do a Knowledge Fest recap. We're going to talk about all the things that we did, all the things that happened. Yeah. It's going to be fun.
And the giveaways. Why not?
And giveaways. We're baiting you with giveaways, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's it. That's because we bring stuff, and we're not going to use it.
And we'll talk about some of the products that we got brought to our attention when we're there. So we do have some products.
Yeah.
We have a couple of products here with us that we got to bring back.
Something in the computer. It's going to be cool.
We have some new website that one of the vendors put up that they're in the beta on, and they're like, hey, we're like, ooh, that's cool.
It actually is going to help you to figure it out.
Yeah, it's going to help a lot.
Yeah,
so that'll be really
Johnny?
Nice. Wow. Yep. Oh, there's Johnny. What's up, Johnny?
Johnny? It's 2 Johnnies?
Johnny. Yeah. Johnny. What's up, guys? Hope you're back at the office, killing it.
Performance speakers.
What? Kenwood Exelon.
Yes, that's excellent.
To be the Exelon.
Good. Yeah.
Those are awesome.
So actually, Johnny was talking to me like, if you have time, you guys can come by to the store. We're like that. And
I didn't realize they were half hour away.
Yeah.
So what we'll do next time?
Yeah.
Next year, Johnny, we are going to, since you're only half hour away. We'll figure it out.
Definitely, yeah.
We'll definitely get it going.
Yeah.
Because we had some time to kill, and if I'd have known that, which I probably should have.
Yeah, debate. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Johnny.
So we'll figure something out next year. Next year it'll be even more fun. Maybe you guys in Texas will figure out a place where maybe we'll meet everyone at Wiley, outside of Dallas, at Loud and Clear. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that would be cool.
So do a Loud and Clear meetup out in Wiley, Texas.
Yeah.
Ooh, we can plan it now. That would be cool since we got a place to meet up.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, I'm going to let you keep that one in the back of your head.
So just put it in the calendar, man.
We'll figure that out as it gets closer this time. So we got a whole year to figure that one out. But yeah, we'll do a meetup at your place, Loud and Clear, Wiley, Texas.
And he got AC. Oh wow!
And he's got AC.
You, man.
Maybe we'll get some pizzas. All right, we'll hammer it out. Yeah, that'll give everyone in Texas a chance to drive out there because they're a half hour outside of Dallas, so that's not too bad. We'll rent a car. We'll take an Uber.
Yeah, we'll take an Uber.
Why
would we want to rent a car?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Oscar. Yeah.
So we'll plan. All right, cool. Look at that. It's only day one back. Day one back.
We already have
planned for next year.
Why not?
Awesome.
Next year is good.
All right, I like it. Guys. He likes it. All right, listen, we got to get back to work because we want to make sure we go live tonight at 5:30.
Yes.
5:30. So we're looking for it. Facebook giveaways, lots of fun. Knowledge Fest recap. Everything.
Yes.
It's gonna be cool. We'll see you guys then. Bye. Happy Wednesday, everyone. How's everybody doing out there? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, doing awesome.
Really?
Oh, yeah, man. It's
Wednesday.
Yes.
Slight correction from last night's video, if you guys caught that. It was Lance at Addison Hertz.
Yeah, they say Lance.
I know, but
Christopher McNulty say
Lawrence.
That was Lorenzo.
Yeah.
He was kind of like...
Yeah, it's Lance. So, my bad. Another thing
he chimed in.
Yeah, he did. Yep. Yeah. So that was cool. One other thing we didn't get to was the Mojo. Where is that, anyways?
Mojo is on the corner next to all the stuff that we have.
Could you be a little bit more specific?
All the stuff. Where's all the stuff?
We got too much crap everywhere. I have no idea. Over there? Oh, there it is. Jeez, we got stuff everywhere. It's getting kind of hectic in here.
We need a bigger install bay.
We need a bigger install bay. We need cabinets. So we didn't get a chance to talk about this. This is the new Memphis Mojo 6.5. We're gonna do a review of this at some point. So we're pretty excited about that. It is pretty impressive. I love this orange ring. I love contrasting colors. The artist in me just kind of freaks out about stuff like that. So we're going to get our guy to make us a box on this, and then we'll talk more about that. But we didn't get a chance to talk about that last night because there was just way too much stuff going on. If you catch the repeat today, it's a lot of good stuff. I don't have the winners yet. Haley got home late last night, so we had no time for that. But we have an unboxing. Do you have a knife?
Unboxing?
Yeah, right there. Bobby's.
Bobby's in the house.
What's up? I got a razor blade right there. Let me switch the angle, and we're gonna do an unboxing. You guys know Bobby. Bobby's always these nuts. So what do we got? Go slow. Don't hurt the box. Stop. You're rolling out of frame.
It looks like I'm not gonna say it though.
Looks like a brick. I mean, it looks like a brick to me.
Brick with
a box inside of it. I mean.
Okay. Did you know that in Mexico they use this paper?
To wrap
the tortillas?
Yeah, because I was just there last weekend. Had a whole bunch of them. They were yummy.
Yeah.
Brick of what? I think that's what Fernando was implying, Johnny. Oh. Attention, Paul. If you open this box, I will slap your fingers. Is there a letter?
Yes, that's a letter.
We don't want to read that because that's emotional. I don't want to read that. So no.
We're going to read it later.
I was going to say it was fine.
That's for Paul.
That's for Paul.
Okay.
He deserves nothing. Disney bags. Bags are the same. Doesn't matter if you're in Orlando or California. Ooh, here we go. Oh,
dude, I love this.
That's definitely you right there, bro.
That's what I love that. Yeah, exactly.
What was that? Catching you guys live from Afghanistan. Hoorah! Thanks for being there. Ooh, look at that. Wow.
Wow, look at that.
That's pretty. All right, spin the little thingy. The little knob. It's a music pouch. Keep going. It's doing the Emperor. Imperial March. You don't know the song.
No. I know the song.
Do you think it's gonna pop open in
Yes.
No, it's a music box.
Together we can bring order to the galaxy.
Yeah. See, those are the bad guys. It's all good.
Cool.
That is so awesome.
This is so neat.
I don't know. You think they had a laser?
We can make this.
Yeah, we probably can if we get around to it.
Yes.
Well, I would assume that the Hong Kong one might be a little bit different.
Bobby, thank you so much. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna put it right here, exactly right here. Look at that.
What's your thoughts on setting gains with an oscilloscope versus the DD1? I mean, in the end, you're going to end up at the same place. Okay, so it really just comes down to budget, how many gains you're going to be setting. I mean, for us, the DD1 is way more efficient because we can whip it out and we can just do it. Okay, that sounded bad. We can take it out and we can use it quickly and move on, do what we need to do, and get to the next car.
Yeah.
Oscilloscope is going to take us a little bit more time. But, you know, we have both. If you can afford both or don't want to invest, which would be the same thing if you want to invest in both, the oscilloscope will allow you to have access to a digital multimeter. Now, if you already have a digital multimeter, then the DD1 might be something you want to be interested in. Yep. It just comes down to how often you're going to use it and what you're going to get use out of. But in the end, you'll be at the same place. Your gain set properly. And that is the most important thing. And that should be the takeaway in all of it. You know, as far as if you've never used oscilloscope and you don't feel like learning, well, then the DD1 is definitely the tool to have.
Right.
If that makes any sense. Okay, so.
What are we working on?
That's a good question. We're working on SC430. Let me flip this guy around here. The SC430 is the nightmare of pretty much everything. It's a Lexus. It's the cool convertible. Has no back seat, hard top. It all retracts into the trunk. Most of the time, all we do is replace the radio. This guy decided to go full, and he's gone ahead and we've added in a set of Virtus three-way components. So we have the mid-range. We just had to make a new mount for that because that was really tiny. And then we've added the 6.5, and we've added a tweeter right there, so that's a three-way set. We're actually going to use this Kenwood kicker. I don't know why I said that. We're going to use this kicker 8-channel amplifier to power everything. So that'll be nice. We're going to put a set of 4s and then replace the factory subwoofer that goes in the back here. And then we've taken out the factory amplifier and all that good stuff. So we've got a lot of fun. The amplifier is going to go right here, so we have to build a mount to put it there. And that's what's going on. That's what's going on today. You know, we're doing a little bit of fun in this. Are you still tired?
Yes, man. I mean, I'm still tired. I don't know if you're still tired or not.
Oh no, I'm walking dead.
Yes.
Real quick, I did promise you guys we're gonna get an install dire state, and you still will. We're trying something new and we're releasing it a little later than normal. So we did the thing from last night, and in that I said you're gonna get both tomorrow. You will. We're just switching the time we released them from 5:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. It was something that Steve had mentioned to us while we were there, and we're going to give it a shot.
Yeah, he said give it a shot. If you know,
so
go back to
I know some of you are going to be upset because it is in your morning routine. We'll just see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, we'll switch back.
Correct.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to stay chatting, but true to the form, this is supposed to be 5 minutes with 5-star. Not much going on other than working on this thing. What do you got?
Paul is in the background saying, these guys need to go back to work.
Yeah, we do. But thanks for tuning in today. We'll check you out tomorrow. Have a good day.
Thank you, Bobby, again. Thank you. That was pretty cool.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Bobby. Podcast. Yep,
yes,
we know. We're going to get back to the swing of things. Just give us a week to get some sleep, and everything will go back to hunky-dory normal.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye. Well, good Friday morning, and welcome to 5 Minutes with 5-Star. What's going on, buddy?
It's too early for this, no?
It is too early for this. We just finished up the SC430. Normally, these things take 2 days. We needed 3 days on this one. We stayed a little bit late last night to just get it buttoned up. We ended up, every single piece of this car had to be custom made from scratch to fit into the factory location. We had to make custom tweeter pods behind the factory tweeter pod, custom mid-range pods, custom mounts for the 6.5s, rear speaker pods had to be made. The amplifier we find a place to put that thing. It was a pain in the butt. We got it done last night. We went ahead and did our DD1. We used the CCA1, you know, this guy right here. So we used because we didn't want to use the crossovers in the radio, so we went ahead and used the CC1. The reason why I bring that up is because someone asked me the other day, do we still need a CC1? And I was like, yeah, you do, as it turns out. Because what we did in this, we had the channels. It's an 8-channel kicker amplifier. Let me show it to you. Flick around. So it's an 8-channel kicker amplifier because we wanted to get a lot of power to the front speakers. So these are the wires that are running into the back. I hate this, but we had to use Y connectors for the front. So you don't see any of this. There's a panel that covers this whole piece here. Everything's zip tied up though in place. It's probably upside down. But anyways, so 1 and 2 are going to the big UPS truck. 1 and 2 are going to the front door. 3 and 4 are going to the passenger front door. 5 and 6 rear. 7 and 8 sub. And we needed to crossover match. So we had to make sure this crossover matched that crossover. CC1, perfect tool for the job. We also need a gain match, digital multimeter, playing that same pink noise track. I'm sorry, playing that same 1000 hertz track allowed us to gain match so that these two matched, at least to begin with. We ended up having to turn this one down because of time alignment. The Alpine we put in doesn't have channel volume control. It's the W650. That was kind of weird. I don't know if I missed something there, but we just couldn't find it. We've played with it before. But the cool thing is, in this car, what did I do with the key? Oh, there's the key. So in this car, we didn't use the Beatsonic piece, but we were still able to retain his factory navigation, as well as all the door functionality. Now, we don't need his factory navigation to actually work. We just didn't want it to not do anything because it has this cool, like, I don't know, there's some stuff in here that it has. Car information that he wanted to have access to. So, info, where is it? Yeah, maintenance. So he still wanted to be able to have access to this. So we were able to do that, which was really cool. As well as we also took out the factory amplifier. That's where we mounted the crossovers. What am I missing? That's it. So we're happy to be done with this. Now for this, because it's just a radio, there's no real DSP in it or anything like that. We just use the iTest mic audio controls, do a little tuning, a little spice to get it all tightened up. The other thing too, Alpine is one of the few companies that still gives you a power antenna output on the radio. Some of the higher end Kenwoods have it, but because this thing has this giant fishing pole that comes out of the back here as a power antenna, it's nice because it actually, when you switch to the source you're going to be listening to, the antenna goes down and you don't have to worry about it. Now when it comes to time alignment, one of the things we talk about a subtractive time alignment, meaning you find your 0 point and subtract everything else out from that. So for example, in this case, the passenger front speaker was the farthest speaker out. You subtract that number from all the other numbers you get, and then you add these numbers in. On the Alpines, that definitely sounds the best. It just, it sounds terrible if you actually put, like in that case, like 45 and 32 and 40 whatever it was, and so strongly recommend if you're going to be doing an Alpine, do the subtractive and get those actual minimal numbers. Worked a lot better.
Somebody say, what car is this?
This is an SC430 Lexus, old school, convertible. Not a lot of room for anything. Now the subwoofer we put in this, because it has a factory 8-inch subwoofer, and we were having a hard time finding something that would fit into that location, because there again, everything had to go back into the factory location. There was no, like, make a box. No. We ended up using where's the box? Do we have the box? No, we don't have the box. The Hertz shallow mount 8-inch woofer. It's, I don't remember what series it's in. Fit in there beautiful. Man, it pounds. Holy crap. For a little 8.
Ian,
yes.
I've been messaging you about a dash kit for the 2011 Lexus CT 200 too. Well,
I'll have to look it up. I mean, obviously we find dash kits the same place you guys find dash kits, which is metroonline.com, bestkits.com, pack-audio.com, Beatsonic, Connects 2.
Yep.
Those no, Scotia's going to have them, but there's one other one.
But
either way, those are
Metra or Pack Audio.
Those are the two biggest ones, but something like that's odd. But yeah, those are where we find all that stuff. So, and obviously just a plain Google search will also get you what you need.
Yep.
Would y'all happen to have some digital time alignment settings y'all need for Ford F-150 screw? Okay, so no. I mean, when it comes to digital, I mean, it's just tape measure. Tape measure from your head to the mid base, because each seat is going to be different. Remember, time alignment is different. Yeah, so I mean, you find what they call the sweet spot. So, you know, if I'm tuning my car, I'm tuning it for him, or if I'm tuning his car, I'm tuning it for him. So there's no like universal put these measurements in. They do make that, which will get you kind of close. But it's, you know, it's not the hardest thing in the world. So you add in the measurements and make sure you go to the cone of the speaker, the center point of the speaker. So like you have your door panel, then you have your speaker. You don't go to the door panel, you go to the speaker. So make sure you add in that extra distance that you have.
Inch to inch.
Yeah. 2.5, 3 inches in. Otherwise, you're going to be 2.5, 3 inches off. That's an important little tip there. Whoa. I mean, in this case, though, because we're just using the factory because we're just using the factory Alpine time alignment. Lucky for us that we were using separate channels, because I like to do a little bit of volume control after the fact, especially when you're using coaxials. You do need to do, you know, gain overlap a little bit, as it were, but it's channel volume control, and for some reason I couldn't find it on this radio, so we were able to just go in and turn down channel 1 and 2 just a little bit so that we could push the sound over to the center up into the middle of the dash. Now, anytime you're doing coaxials, you don't get that really super, like, but it's really nice as far as, you know, at least moving the soundstage up into the dash area, bringing it up higher. You can do all that going passive, or act passive. Yeah, passive. It's early, people.
Yep.
Yummy. Salad for breakfast.
So now we done with this?
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of cars lined up waiting for us outside. We didn't come on yesterday because we were trying to get this done. We didn't hit our deadline. I feel totally depressed about that. So for the Alpine, you take your measurements, take the highest one, and then add that number, subtract that number, not add. So, for example, the front door was 45.9 was the farthest speaker out. 45.9 was the passenger front door.
Yeah.
The driver's front door was like 36 or 26, something like that. So you subtract those two numbers. The bigger one is going to be the 0, and then you work over from that.
Yeah, right.
So you're adding the delay because you want everything to be out the same. So your farthest point. So this one, you take the measurement it is, and then you add that delay. I hate. So you take the farthest one, and then the closest one, and you add those delays. So that if you're drawing a circle, do I have that? Hold on. Hold, please. Here we go. Let me show you this. This will have it make sense. So this is the time alignment circle. So this is the farthest speaker out in this particular example. So this is the subwoofer. This is the passenger front door. This is the driver's front door. What I want to do is, since this is my farthest one, I'm going to subtract this from that and put that number in, basically what the sum of these two are. And I'm going to do the same here, which is going to be the sum of what these two are. So that is going to be my 0, and this will be 0. So I'm adding distance onto here, and I'm adding distance onto here.
Alright, just remove your hand and just show them that.
Okay, sorry. Hold on. Hand. No hand. There you go. And this right here is the speed of sound. You don't necessarily need, this was when we did the Wave Tech. We were trying, because with the Wave Tech you have all these little digits you have to twist, so that's why that is like that. We just kept it because it's a neat little example of. Now, if you buy a piece, a lot of the newer stuff actually will do all that for you. So like if you get a DSR1, if you get most modern DSPs, the audio control, pretty much all the ones we've tested, they actually do this math for you. You don't have to. Most radios will do the math for you. However, sometimes it just sounds, and you can go ahead and do the math. It's not like it's not going to hurt anything.
Does the ILX F259 have steering wheel control feature?
Yes. You have to add, it has an input for you to add steering wheel controls. It does not have,
it's not built in.
It's not built in. So for example, like when you look at the Elevate here, it has the basic analog or resistive style steering wheel control, 3 wires built into it that you can go in and you can just tap and program. Some of the Sonys have that also. Alpine does not here in the US. It has just an input for you to add something like a PAC, access, or iData style interface to it. Go ahead.
Yep. I see. This is kind of weird. I know brand has effect, but I have extended and don't know if you okay, so what's best? A 12-inch or a 10-inch?
For what?
Subwoofers.
It really comes down to personal taste. I mean, it's early. It is early.
It is.
What's up, Sean? I see you, Mr. Install Ninja.
Oh.
Former.
And I'm taller,
Trusted
by
tech.
the way.
You're not tall.
I'm
Oh, wait.
taller.
You're taller. Now, oh, you're taller now.
There you go. See?
Look how tall he
taller than
is.
me.
I feel so
What
sure. I
you
feel like a
talking
hobbit.
about, man?
You know, personally, I like 12s, but I've had 8s, 10s, 12s, 15s. I've had them all, and I've played with them. Ouch. It was a rib, man. It's nothing but love. So I've had all different size woofers. Obviously the plans for my car now is just a single 12 ported. I like the way they sound. We do a lot of those.
If you guys catch
Extended cab trucks, I would do 10s. When I'm doing trucks, I always recommend 10s. I'm not a big fan of 12s. I like the 10s. I feel you get better bass out of them overall. You might get a little louder volume out of a 12, but it doesn't always work to the other end. Like, I like deep bass. Deep bass, you got to have airspace.
Yeah.
I feel like that 10 performs better in the smaller amount of airspace. That's just a personal preference. I'm sure there's math behind it where someone will say, no, you're wrong, but I don't care. It's my personal preference. And that's what you asked for.
Yeah.
What's up? Barely us.
All right. Hey, a while ago you did a pilot upgrade. Question: does the pilot have CAN-bus protocol?
The pilot?
Yeah, the pilot, the Honda Pilot.
No.
In order to keep steering wheel buttons working.
No.
No.
The Hondas are basic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The easiest way to figure out if your car has CAN bus or not steering wheel controls is just see if iData will work. If iData won't work, then you know it does. But either way, remember, you can download the PAC steering wheel control app to your phone, and you can get wiring for anybody's steering wheel controls. I mean, obviously it's there for theirs, but all the information is right there. And they'll tell you data wire, non-data wire. We've highlighted it a bunch of times. I don't know what it's called. Do you know what it's called off the top of your head? Like, it's in your phone. I can't use mine because I'm kind of streaming.
What are we looking
But what's the name of the PAC app?
Okay. Hang on. It's PAC
Here.
Control Pro.
That. Download that, and it'll have all your stuff on it. It's real cool. Bobby, thanks for the gift, man. That was wonderful. And yes, these nuts are in the house. Will the L7... Yeah, we've put a ton of watts to those. Yes, they'll handle 600 watts. The squares... Yeah, I see no problem in that. We've put 800 watts to one the other day, and it ate it up. So I'm not saying to do that, but I mean you can if you like. Control Pro app. Yep, there we go. Johnny, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on? T1 S112 versus the L7 T12. I need 600 watts.
Okay, I see that. Okay, so that part I was speeding through. So yeah. All right. So we did a guy. Remember we did that guy in the F-150. He got the T112. Was it the T110 or 12? He went ported 110.
Yeah.
And his F-150, and the L7 12 box. All right. So we have this box here sitting here still. This is the downfiring L7 12, which at some point is going to go into my wife's car. But we A/B'd between this and the T1 ported factory box 10, and loudness wise that was louder, a lot louder. Sound quality wise, what this gentleman was looking for, he liked the way the T110 factory ported box sounded.
Yes.
But the 7 was louder. Now keep in mind his 10 had already been in there for 2 weeks ish, and that had never been played. So there's a break-in period for a subwoofer, which I'm assuming he wanted the boomy sound, which we know the L7 will do. I just think it's because it needed to break in, but he wasn't willing to wait, and that's that. So that's that scenario. Does the Rockford have a new version of the PBR microamps? The newest version is just the one we reviewed, the little 400 PBR. So that's the newest one that we're aware of at the moment. This guy right here. The PBR 400X4D. So far as I know, that's the most current version of that amplifier.
Yeah.
What do you got?
My throw has too much mid, but not enough highs. Will changing the positive
Position.
Change the position of the tweeter helps.
Well, it also would help too if you had an EQ that you could turn the mid-range down, but it depends on the tweeter that you have. You know, I mean, where's the tweeter? If it's up high in the door, I mean, aiming it at your face, obviously tweeters are very directional, so the higher they are up and the more they're aimed towards you, okay, the better line of sight, I should say. So whether it's up here in the dash or down here in the kick, as long as it's aiming at your earballs. Earballs? Yeah, okay. You're going to hear it. So
like some of the crossovers, they have like a +2 negative.
Now, keep in mind, if you have something like loudspeakers in there that are mid-range, good luck. That's a giant tweeter. It's a high-frequency mid-range, just killing it. So
yeah.
Do you make custom subwoofer boxes to sell? Nope. Bobby nuts. Let's see. Have you powered? They're on axis.
Okay. Somebody said
power. Oh wow, those should be loud. I mean, those should be severely loud. Wow. Yeah, if they're those speakers, those should be killing it because those are some of the loudest tweeters. Those are really loud tweeters. I personally like the T2s over the T1s, but the T1s are very obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange.
So
Make sure they're not blown because we have had an instance where they have gotten quiet and they were blown. But if they sound that way from the get-go, then no, that is strange because they're like, those are the tweeters we sell when people go, hey man, I just want it loud.
T404
all day long. Okay.
We'd love to see a video setting up crossovers and EQ in a car and why you set the crossover and explain why you set them where you did.
Okay, I mean, we can work on that. We've been trying to come up with that for a while, so. When are you going to Disney next? Not this weekend. Bummer, right? I know, I want to go. I was just thinking about that this morning, Bobby. Great minds think alike. All right. So to answer that again, the ILX 259 has an input to add in stereo mode controls.
You got to buy the piece.
Got to buy the module. When is the next? All right. So I like that question. So we've tried something a little different after talking with Steve Mead out at Knowledge Fest this past weekend. Naturally, we talked for a long time. He's a great guy. I mean, you guys see him on here, meeting him in person, and talking with him. We had a blast. This is his new best friend, by the way. And one of the things he was talking to us about was when he releases videos, he doesn't like doing it in the morning, and he's like, you guys should try releasing them in the afternoon and see how your traction goes with them, see if more people get to them.
Yeah.
And so we're like, yeah, we'll give it a try, because, I mean, when the biggest guy on YouTube and car audio says to try something, it's kind of silly not to give it a try. So this week we've been releasing all the videos at 5 o'clock p.m. instead of 5 o'clock a.m., and I know that sucks for some of you that like wake up in the morning and you look forward to seeing the video. That was one of the big things, because we have been releasing the videos at 5 a.m. or 5:30 since we started. So switching, I know, kind of sucks, but we're just going to see how that does. If it doesn't work out and the numbers stay the same, obviously we'll go back to the 5:30 a.m. instead of the 5 p.m. thing. But yeah, you will have part 3 of the Honda Accord install coming out today. It is not by any means the end of it. This was a 2-hour video that we shot for Installer of the Year. Now, if you are like, oh, I really wish I could just watch all 2 hours of it, have no fear. Once the video is out and done, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll be able to find the secret link that will link you to the original uncut director's version of what we sent as our submission, with all the interviews and all the extra footage that was added to it for that submission. A couple of the viewers were like, you guys should cut these videos up, and we're like, yeah. And this one we decided to do because it didn't have all the customer stuff in it, all you guys, all the fans of the show that was in the Trusted Tech video that we put out. We wanted to make sure you guys got to see that, because a lot of you were kind enough to send that, so we wanted to make sure that you had access to that. Now what we're also going to do is we're going to go back into the Trusted Tech video, and we're going to pull out the 911 video that's in it, because 911 videos, you guys love them and they do phenomenal. So we'll pull that out of that and we'll release that as a standalone video. So if you guys didn't get to see the Trusted Tech video, or you're like, dude, that's 2 hours, I don't have that kind of life commitment for that, have no fear. Sometime probably next week we'll release that as a standalone video, so you guys can check that out without having to worry about watching all the other stuff.
All right, best component speakers set up without breaking the bank.
Well, it depends what your bank looks like.
Exactly.
I mean, my bank and his bank are two totally different, corners of the street.
Well, my bank account right now, it's on my savings, and then it's gonna.
You're
take
checking
like
in
3
or 4 days.
It's not gonna go through.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Exactly.
Depends.
So definitely one of our most successful affordable speakers has been the Focal.
What?
Not the Access, but I always call them the Perfect Fit, or whatever they are. It's a step down from the Access. Those have been really popular for us as far as having a good sound, a reasonable price point.
Hey, right now you can check also.
Heck, this has the Maximos in it.
Yeah.
The Maximos. This is a 3-way set of. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the Virtus. My bad.
Virtus.
I was thinking Maximos because the Honda Accord we just did had those in there. Those are
Mm-hmm.
extremely reasonably priced, high-end speakers. So it just depends.
I mean, it's plenty. Kenwood made components. You can actually go for the 7-inch.
Oh yeah, the 7-inch
Components,
Exelons are really nice. They make 2 versions of that.
They
You
make
get a
2
lot
versions.
of mid bass.
Who else? I mean, it's plenty. It's like Dean said. It depends.
Depends what your bank looks
how
like.
much is your bank? Yeah, exactly.
As Sir Mix-a-Lot said, I would have bought the store, but my bank just sank.
I
Anyways.
got mine.
Yeah, you got yours.
Right,
Yeah.
right here,
Thank you, Sean. Okay, well, hey guys, listen, we'd love to stay and chat for the rest of the day, but unfortunately, like the rest of us, you guys got to get back to work, and we got to get back to work. I know, Chicago, would love to visit.
Chicago, yeah.
You guys have weird weather, just like us, but you guys get cold, so it'd have to be during the summer-ish. All right, guys, we're going to call it a day. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget live shows tomorrow. Tomorrow we have YouTube Live, as well as we're going to give away some free stuff in the show. That'll be fun.
We're going to go to L.A.
Yes, we are coming to L.A. in February.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge Fest February. So I have to look at the calendar. So what I was thinking is I think the show starts Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which means we'll fly out Friday to get there, because you always get there a day early.
Yeah.
And like we're planning on doing with Johnny in Dallas, Wiley at Loud and Clear.
Loud and Clear, yes.
Maybe find a shop in the area that we could go to and just kind of like hang out for that Friday and do a meal meet and greet and just, find, people could come and we could say hi.
All right,
and
for Long Beach, it's going to be February 7 to 9.
Yeah, which I think is a Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll fly out Friday. So yeah, maybe that Friday we'll find a local stereo shop there that we can just go and hang out at, and if anybody wants to come out, you can.
It's going to be Friday to Sunday.
Is it Friday to Sunday?
Friday to
really?
Sunday.
They changed the date again?
Yeah. 7 to 9.
Oh wow, that's
7
weird.
to 9.
Dude, it used to be. All right, so it'll be that Thursday then.
So we leave Thursday?
Yeah, we'll leave Thursday, so we'll maybe
Thursday.
hang out Thursday. Either way, we'll put that together. We got till
We'll let-
February,
you guys let you know.
so we'll
That was
figure it
fine.
out, the end of January.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, look at that. It's an F-150. Hey, look at that. We're back live. Hey, how's it working? Working good now?
It's working good. What are we doing?
We're live again. We got a box to
Why are
open.
we live again?
Because we got a box to open.
You don't got nothing to do?
Well, yeah, we got an F-150. That's staying the night again because the customer is going to pick it up tomorrow. They had to go out of town. Hey, come here, give me a hand, buddy. All right. No, take 2 seconds. Take your time. Bonus video. That's right.
Somebody has to work in here, right?
Somebody has to work because, yeah. I know. We had something else. We had a box come in the mail. Paul just delivered it to me. So I was like, hey, this is the one problem with transitions. Like, it's cloudy right now, but it still sees the UV and you can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Of course, then when you put your regular ones on, it gets bright again. So, 2 in 1 day. That's what she said. Coming?
Yeah.
All right, got your tools? So we just got a box in, and there again, it's cool to unbox these things for you guys, see what we get. Yeah. Oh, Morel America. We know who that is. Hey, hey. Well, can you?
Oh,
I was gonna say.
Sorry.
What are we?
I was about
look at
to
the
flip
ceiling.
it.
It's beautiful.
About to flip it. Okay. Anyway, so
Morel
we have
America
a box
in the house. Hold on.
Hey, Johnny, again.
Hold on. Flip it around. Yeah, hit that. Okay.
All right.
So this one is from Electromedia.
Electromedia.
And naturally, it came with a packing slip.
Yeah.
So inside is a cool plaque. So let's get this guy out of here.
Hey.
I got it.
Let me give you this.
There you go.
Okay.
There
Oh,
you go. So
that
making
hurt.
the top 50.
Hang on, because it's kind of glare.
Come over here.
There you go.
Dude,
right there.
relax. Good
Perfect.
move.
All right,
feet.
so
So
Addison
making the
Hertz.
top 50 Addison Hertz in connection gave us this cool little plaque.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man. It means so much. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Let me
Hold
go
on.
ahead and start.
Now back to Morel, because hey, they're there. We had a great time out at Knowledge Fest talking with Morel, interacting with Morel, apologizing to Morel for not having our stereo done in my car yet. So we got a couple products that are going to be coming from Morel. Hopefully a hat to cover my bald spot. That right? Right. So it was great. We had a lot of fun out there, and we got to listen to Casey's car that had a entry-level Morel system in it. He didn't go crazy, and it was freaking awesome. It had, I think it had the Maximos in there with the high-frequency mid-range up in the dash. It was a Jetta, and it had 2 8s in the trunk and a ported box that sat on top of the spare tire.
Wow.
It would have been amazing if I would have taken pictures of it, but I don't know why I didn't. That was kind of dumb on my part, I guess. Well, on the upside, they'll probably be at Cali, I hope, because they're over now.
Cali?
I think they went to Cali last year. Are you going to
Okay.
Cali this year? If they are, we'll definitely. We want to talk to them.
If
It'd
they
be
go
cool.
to Cali, I wanna hear it.
Well, we want to get them to be a sponsor of the show for a weekend. That would be cool to have Morel. And so we're putting together. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
So
would
we're
be
putting together. Now that we've done 3 of these, we're putting together a whole new program for our sponsorship, which ought to be cool. I got to work on that this weekend, seeing how the girls are going to be gone. That's a whole nother thing. Anyways, we didn't want to bug you too much longer today.
So,
Well, you should, yeah, definitely we want to install Morel and everything. Morel for the win. Woo. But thank you, Electromedia, for sending me that plaque. I
Yeah.
appreciate it very much. Now I have the cool book from K40. I got the cool plaque from Electromedia. It'll be awesome. I
it'll be
can't wait.
awesome. Yeah.
You know, February is going to get here quick, but take your time, February. Take your time.
Yeah.
We're in no hurry for it to get here. Yes. I'll take yes as many things. Natasha, I hope you have my phone number, but if you don't, you know, just roll down the window and yell.
Proper Fosgate, power for the win.
All right, enough nonsense. We got to get back to work. The cars are lining up. We'll see you guys.
With T, you guys. With
Jeez.
TCU guys, or
Whatever.
he
We'll
wants
talk to you
say.
soon.
Yes,
Bye.
Victor has morale. Yes.
Aha. Well, happy Saturday, everyone, and welcome to 5 Minutes with 5 Star. Where's my buddy? Where'd he go? Do you see him? Oh, there he is. So we're sitting in a Tahoe. Is this a Tahoe or is it a Suburban?
This is a Yukon.
It's a Yukon. Very close. The reason why we thought we'd come on right now, this specific vehicle, was because we want to talk about something we get asked about quite frequently. As you can see, this guy right here, this is the factory overhead. Has no DVD, really has nothing. It relies on the radio or the little control panel back here in order for video to appear on this. Now we're putting a new radio in it. What do you do? I ask. Well, what do you do?
You actually bring it over here and we figured it out. Don't worry. That's what you do.
All right, well, if you don't want to do that, PAC makes a solution
Johnny.
for it.
Yeah.
It's called the GM RVD, and it's exactly this. It allows you to do a couple different things. For one, if you have the factory radio with nav, with DVD built into it, you can tee into it and do overhead headrest monitors like it's showing here. Or in the case what we're using it for, we're using this guy which is the RP4 GM31, in conjunction with our RVD cable right here. So the factory has this extra little gray plug on it. The RVD has inputs and outputs along with a ground wire. Now we've gone ahead and removed the opposite end. We only have this end on it. We depin this, of course, because we're extra, and get rid of all that because we don't want to take it up. But then right here we have the video output from the Kenwood, video out right there, plugged into the RVD cable. Now the thing that makes it work is either the RP4 or the RP5, because it's turning everything on. It's telling that CAN bus to be ready for it.
Your door chimes, everything, it's control. It stays the same.
Yep.
So.
Now what we need to do is go back in here, go to our disc, press play, monkey, play.
And like you see,
get that to play. Hang on. Or go to the next song. Go home. There we go. This is the joy of live. All right, play that.
Play it.
Well,
It's
at
going.
least it's
It's
playing.
going.
Is it
It's
going?
going. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me hop into the back.
Well, show it right here because it's playing.
Oh, yeah, but I can see both from the back.
Okay.
So now we have the video playing here, as well as the video playing here. Now, as far as audio goes, it's going to come from the radio here.
Yeah.
Because this is what's feeding it. Now, if you have dual zone capability in the radio, which this particular one doesn't have, then you could also populate the audio portion of it, and then you could keep true dual zone, where you actually can have headphones on and all that fun stuff. This particular radio does not have true dual zone. It just has the ability to do screen sharing. This is a Kenwood 60 DDX 6906S.
Yes.
So it'll screen share whatever's playing here on the front and with the back. Now, most radios that have DVD players on that will do that feature. The more expensive radios are the ones that are going to have true dual zone, which will have a full AV output on them, so that you can do headphones as well. Most of the time, you're going to be watching the same thing up front and the back. Maybe, I don't know, whatever works for you. I haven't had kids sitting in the back seat for this in a long time. But this is a popular question we get, so we thought we'd talk about it today.
Yes.
I know. How exciting is that? Isn't it exciting?
It is pretty
Now,
exciting.
along with other exciting things, it's Saturday, which means YouTube Live Saturday. Not only that, this is going to be a straight-up question-answer show. So get your questions all queued up. We're going to answer a bunch of questions. We've already talked about Knowledge Fest. You can go back and watch that whole thing, so we're just going to no more Knowledge Fest. However, we do still have all the giveaways left over that we're going to do on this show. So we're going to answer questions. We got some giveaways. I'm excited because YouTube is always fun to do giveaways on, because it's just like, how do you do it? So we're just going to grab some random guys, some of you random viewers, fans of the show, guys, gals, we don't care, and we're just going to be like, you won, and that's it.
And by the way, don't forget, go to the install Ninja. That's his name.
Oh, it's his
That's
birthday. Oh, yeah, Install Ninja. If you guys follow us here on Instagram, then you know we often talk about Install Ninja.
Yep.
It's his birthday today, so go ahead and head over to Install Ninja here on Instagram, and then just like one of his pictures and say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You know, just give him a big thumbs up, happy birthday, because he's getting old like us, like me, like not like you. Yeah.
Nah.
I still think it was funny. Dude, I'm only 23. Anyways, so yeah, go wish Install Ninja a happy birthday. He'll like it. It'll be fun. Why not, right? Use the power of good. Use the power for good.
Yes.
You got anything else?
That's it.
That's it? All right, so remember, RP4, RP5, Pack Dash Audio, RVD. How old are you, Fernando?
I'm 35. 35.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Yep, add Install Ninja. Happy birthday. There you go, guys. All right, well, that's it. We'll see you guys back here at 6 o'clock on the YouTubes for the live show. We'll see you then. Bye.
Yeah.